All right, y'all. Pop the balloon. Been seeing this going around. I look. Some of y'all want me to talk about this. I'll talk about it. All right. So don't be y'all be getting all so upset and so offended. Oh my gosh, I can't believe he's talking about pop the balloon. I can't believe he's reacting to pop the balloon. I can't believe it. He's just trying to get this and that. Blah, 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 blah. I can't believe it. You know what's crazy though? You know what's crazy? Whether you guys want to believe it or agree with it or not, like the creators of the show are believers. Like, and that's very interesting. It's very interesting. They just signed a deal with Netflix. Their show is going to be, well, not their entire show, but they're gonna have what's it called? Like an ideation. Did I say that right? Or like a variation of Pop the Balloon is going to be on Netflix. They're going to be the executive producers. Let me play this clip real fast. Hold on.
Yep. Obviously, you've all have been seeing we have signed to produce Pop the Balloon on Netflix. We will be executive producers on the new Pop the Balloon live.
Yes.
This is amazing news. First things first, I want to thank our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for all the blessings. Yes. Every single blessing that we've received is from him. He is the way of life. Now, not a lot of y'all.
So this is Arlette, obviously, and then her husband. So they're going to be executive producing the new show on Netflix. I think it's going to be very interesting the direction in which they take the show on Netflix, because anything about Netflix that I know from a dating show perspective, not all of their dating shows, but a lot of their dating shows and a lot of the early reports that I'm reading about Pop the Balloon on Netflix, it suggests, I don't know if this is true or not, but it suggests that they're going to kind of lean into like the raunchy sexual element, because that has worked so well for Netflix in the past. So if you have a formula, why would you change it? You know what I'm saying? So I think it's going to be very interesting to see where Arlette and her husband as executive producers allow Netflix to take this show and what product they put out to the world via Netflix as believers. What is that going to look like, and what product are they going to put forth to people who may have never seen the show before, right? Like, what is that going to look like? And I think, and this is just, me, some of y'all might not want to do this because some of y'all just don't believe in it, I guess. But I think it would be beneficial to pray for them, as believers, whether you agree with their show or not. And I'll be honest with you, I don't even watch Pop the Balloon, despite what y'all might think. I don't know if you think I'm just sitting here scrubbing through every Pop the Balloon episode trying to find a Christian so I can post about it. That's really not the case. Like, I'll see stuff that goes viral. I'll see things that people are talking about. People will send me clips from the show and I'll react to it. But I don't actually watch the show. I don't even completely agree with the show itself. I think the concept is very fresh, very creative, very original. I think the individuals that they have on the show, it just kind of makes it just very scandalous, very dramatic, and it's just like, it's kind of empty for me for the most part. It's kind of empty for me. Now, they do have Christians who come on the show from time to time. And I think they've had a handful of Christians who, despite the very odd conditions from a dating standpoint that they're placed into, I believe that they were very great representations of Christ, given the conditions that they put themselves in from a dating standpoint. You know what I'm saying? I hope that they choose to highlight those encounters more on Netflix moving forward. But I'm also not stupid. Like, the reason why the show is successful is because of those dramatic moments, those scandalous moments, those clips that go viral. That's the reason why a lot of people tune into the show, is to potentially get a glimpse of the drama that happens. And that's why I said, pray for them, because they're entering into new territory. They're entering into mainstream media territory. And, I just pray that they don't allow Netflix to take them all the way into that direction and seduce them with the bag, because I think this show could get overly sexualized quick. especially with Netflix involved. But that's why I said pray for him. Pray for him. I love the concept of the show. I think the concept and the format is great. It's just like the people on the show are just, and maybe that's just like, this is what it is. Like, this is like people who, maybe that's what it is. Like, look at people's perspectives as they date and look how off their perspectives are as they're dating. Like, I don't know. Let's get into the reaction. So this is a clip. Christian woman goes on to pop the balloon and something crazy happens. Ooh, what could it be? I don't know. What could it be? I don't know. Let's watch. All right. Let's watch. Let's just watch.
What you're hearing, do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything that you're just really not a fan of, you can't take her home to mama, go ahead and pop that balloon. And I'll go over to you and see why you ended up popping. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
Okay, all right. Well, with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Brittany.
Brittany, how old are you?
I'm 29 years old.
And what do you do?
I am a college student. I am an entrepreneur. I'm a screenwriter, and I'm also a model.
Okay, very nice. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I love to go to the museum. I'm a creative, so I love to paint. And I also love to just spend time with friends and family and cook.
Okay. So now, what are some things you look for in a man?
I look for a man is someone who's God-fearing, someone who's in church, someone who loves family, someone who is educated. And yeah.
Okay. What are some of your deal breakers?
My deal breakers are someone who does not believe in God,
Okay.
someone who's not in church, someone who's not educated, jealous, and arrogant.
Okay. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. Let's start here. Could we have your name and age?
Ahmad, 33.
What was it, Ma?
Ahmad.
Ahmad, okay. And Ahmad, what do you do?
I own a gym in Miami.
Okay, very cool. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
She pretty. I just didn't really feel the hairstyle. It wasn't really doing it for me. That's about it. Yeah.
And now, is he someone that's your type?
Physically, he is. Okay. Yeah, it's just the height.
And how tall are you?
5'8".
5'8", okay. And you are?
I'm 5'9".
5'9". Okay, got it. All right, cool, thank you. Let's go to our next guy here. Your name and age?
My name is Kevin, and I'm 31 years old.
And Kevin, what do you do?
I work in asset management, and I do fitness consulting on the side.
Okay. So why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Brittany, you're absolutely gorgeous, but it seems like you really want someone who's in church, and that's not me. I'm spiritual, and I do believe in something bigger than myself, but if that's something that's important to you, it wouldn't be a match with us, unfortunately. But you look absolutely amazing. Love the red dress. I love your whole style. It's just a church thing for me. Spiritual, but you'll find someone that's, God-fearing, church-going, and best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
All right, and now is he someone that's your type?
Physically, yes. It's just a spirituality aspect.
Understood. Makes sense.
Thank you. Let's go to our next pop balloon. Your name and age?
I'm Zaid, and I'm 30.
All right. Zaid, what do you do?
I'm an artist, a graphic designer, and I co-own a multimedia studio in New Jersey called Luxury Group.
Okay,
Nice.
cool. And why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Gorgeous woman. Red's my favorite color, so you're killing it with the red
Nice.
dress. But it's the whole church thing. I've had bad experiences, but I am a follower of God. I just prefer to have my own personal relationship with him. So,
Okay, understood.
Got it. Is he someone that's your type?
Physically, yes. Yes.
thank you. I appreciate that.
And our
I wonder what happened from a church hurt perspective. I wonder what those bad experiences were.
next guy here. Your name and age?
Xavier, 31.
Xavier, what do you do?
I'm a human resource manager for the DOD.
Okay, very cool. And why'd you end up popping your balloon?
The God-fearing thing, like everything about it, 10 out of 10 would recommend. It's just that God-fearing thing. I'm more of a spiritual guy myself. I didn't want to waste that time. I thought about it. I was smitten as soon as she walked up, but I couldn't waste that time.
It's funny how people say they're spiritual, but it's like, what spirits are you tapping into if you're not a believer in Jesus Christ? You know what I'm saying? Like, what spirits are you being led by, sir? I'm just curious. I'm just wondering.
Got it. Now, is he someone that's your type as well?
Physically, yeah. But just, again, long term, I'm looking for someone who puts God first.
No, most definitely.
All right, thank you. Let's head on back.
Oh, wow. Okay. That was a coordinated effort. So they all decided to pop the balloon. That's a coordinated effort. So ain't nobody love God, I guess, on the show. Okay. At least from the men's perspective. Ain't nobody love God. All right. Interesting. Let's see what they have to say.
Okay, we got two over here. Your name and age?
I'm Sean. I'm 29.
Okay. Sean, what do you do?
I'm an account manager for an insurance company, and I have a small business doing sneaker restorations.
Oh, cool. Okay, so why did you end up popping your balloon?
I kind of was thinking about it first off. I think you're very attractive. But it's the the church thing. I haven't been in the church in a while. I'm on my own spiritual journey, but kind of just was thinking about the church thing a lot, and ultimately that's why I popped.
Bro, everybody's on their own spiritual journey. Everybody's on their own. What's so bad about God? What's so bad about Jesus Christ? What's so bad about, somebody, literally saving you from your sins? You know what I'm saying? And offering you a free gift of salvation. What's so bad about that? I think it's because you got to actually submit to God, and you have to, live for him and die to your flesh. People don't want to do that. They want the spiritual element of it, but they don't want to be under submission, right? They want to submit to themselves, which is ultimately them submitting to their flesh, which is ultimately you being a slave to your sin, right? That's ultimately, you know what I'm saying? Like, everyone's spiritual, but get with God. Like, yeah. Let's just continue.
Understood.
Yeah.
Is he someone that's your type?
Physically, yes.
For sure.
Thank you. And then over here, your name and age.
My name is Vince. I'm 30 years old.
And Vince, what do you do?
I'm a real estate investor, and I'm also a real estate agent and entrepreneur.
Okay, very cool.
Let me guess, you're spiritual too, right?
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
The only reason why you're super beautiful, but just the height. So like if we go out, that's it. But
all
you're
right.
beautiful though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And how tall are you?
I'm 5'11".
5'11",
Yeah.
okay.
So
But she's 5'9" though.
It's all good.
almost.
Okay. Now, is he someone that's your type?
You remind me of my cousin.
Really? Oh man.
But no disrespect. We get
Okay.
along.
Okay.
It's just, yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah, all right. Thank you. All right, let's head back this way. So we do have 2 balloons left unpopped.
All right, cool.
Go ahead and ask our remaining guys a question.
Alrighty. So is chivalry dead or alive to you? And how would you rate it out of 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest?
Okay. Let's start first with your name and age.
Sure. Scott, 31.
Okay. And Scott, what do you do?
I do a lot of things. I work in financial services. I am a real estate owner, investor. I am a current student at Georgia State University,
Nice.
getting my MBA in commercial real estate. I volunteer with a small startup that helps children, Latinx, and
They seem like they would be a good fit. They seem like they would be a good fit. That's what it seemed like. And I'm assuming he a man of God if he's still got a balloon in his hand.
minorities in rural areas learn how to code and do different things like that. I'm also a traveler domestically and internationally. I've been to 40 states and I've been to a couple of continents and countries that are fun. I am a Christian and I am very busy, but make no mistake, a man will always make time for what is important to him.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. So now your question was chivalry.
Yes. The question, chivalry. No, chivalry is not dead. In a scale of 1 to 10 is what you asked. I would say it's about a 7 from me because I'm a little bit more old school, but I do
Okay.
feel like a connection with God is the most important thing first because that's what creates unity and helps someone build. I do think that actually infatuation is important because being infatuated leads to romance, romance leads to love, and love leads to marriage.
Yes.
But without God at the center, at the beginning of that, you can't have anything long term. So
Absolutely.
chivalry is just a part of love and showing love.
Thank you. Let's go down over there.
I mean, it's a high quality answer, you know?
Okay, let's start with your name and age.
Emmanuel, I'm
I didn't even see this brother down here, bruh.
30.
All right. And Emmanuel, what do you do?
I'm a cybersecurity engineer in the AI field.
If you want to go ahead and just answer her question.
Chivalry is a 10 for me, and because I'm a lover boy, so it's been real. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Let's head on back.
Can I ask one more question?
Of course, go for it.
All right. So you two are obviously the last two balloons. Now, how would you rate God in your life? 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest.
Okay. How
Where's
would
That's an interesting question, though. That's kind of a strange question.
he in the center of your life?
It would have to be a 10, right?
10.
10. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what else you would expect them to say.
and over here.
I like to say I'm a man of God, so 10. And I feel like he's in the center of my life. I pray before I do anything, so yeah, 10.
And then while we're here, do you have any questions for her?
You asked about chivalry, right?
Yes, I do.
So what's the most romantic thing you've done for a man?
The most romantic thing I've done for a man?
Yeah.
I got him something he enjoyed. So he really enjoyed flowers. For some reason,
Maybe I'm just immature. That could very well be the case. I'm sure there's some very masculine men that love flowers. Maybe I'm just the immature one. Maybe I just need help. It's me. I've come to the conclusion it's just me. Let's continue.
And so I gave him flowers and to cheer him up pretty much. So I'm very thoughtful when it comes down to what people want and what people expect. So I
Okay.
guess what they want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brother said, nah, I ain't looking for no flowers. Yo. Look at Arlette's face. That was a little diabolical. Arlette knows it too.
All right.
Why'd you end up popping?
The most romantic thing was getting somebody flowers. That is nice because a lot of men don't get flowers, but that's not enough for me. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Got it. So why'd you hold on to your balloon for quite a long time?
She's beautiful, and she's a woman of God, so I feel like we'll be a good match.
And is he someone that's your type?
Physically, yeah.
Cool. Thank you. Let's hit on back. All right. Any questions over here?
I do have a couple of questions, actually. The first question I have is, do you smoke?
No.
Wonderful. The second question I have is, do you have kids?
No kids.
Awesome. I guess my last question is, do you like flowers?
I do.
Wonderful.
Yes.
That's it.
Okay, you're good. Now is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, physically.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Let me have you scoot that way for me. I'll have you stand next to me here. Any final questions between the two of you before we determine if we got a match?
I'm looking forward to talking offline.
Same.
Okay, well then, is it a yes for you for her?
Ladies first.
You first. First.
Fine. Yes. It's a yes.
And is it a yes for you for him?
One question.
Okay.
Do you have kids?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
Not yet. All right.
I want to get married first.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so it's a yes for you? Yeah. All right, we got a match. I'll take the mic, and you guys can go on off. Make some noise for them. Oh.
Hey, I respect it, man. She went on the show looking for a man of God and looking for somebody who would prioritize God in their relationship. And that's exactly what happened. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, something crazy was supposed to happen. I don't know what happened that was crazy, but that's really cool. That's really cool. See, stuff like this, I could appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Both believers, both looking for somebody who's going to put God first. Arlette clearly loves it. Just look at her face. She loves it. Like, I think that was dope. They were both respectful. They didn't get too vulgar or graphic or nothing like that. I think that's a really good representation. I think that's cool. I do. Y'all want me to say some other stuff. I ain't finna say it. I could already read your mind through the camera. I already know what you're thinking. I know you want me to say something. I'm not gonna say nothing because that's a beautiful moment. Just look at Arlette's face. Just look at her face. That's a wholesome moment, right? That's beautiful. I wish them well. I do. And who knows, maybe this turns out to be an actual legitimate situation. They settle down, they get married, they have kids. The little baby's running around talking about, how did you meet mommy? And he gonna be like, well, I was on Pop the Balloon, right? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Like this video, drop a comment. I'm out.